Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset as we're live on the air. And I'm going to go out and talk to my good buddy as we start in Region 3 6A football right here in Rutherford County. Going to talk to my good buddy, the head coach of the Rockvale Rockets, head coach Rick Rice. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm good, Stark. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Well, let's kind of rewind your season because we're at that halfway point. You start off, you played Laverne on a Thursday night and lost to them 49-35, and then got that big game, got the big win and won against Franklin and broke against Franklin County, broke the loss of Rockvale in the first win of the school history.
Yes, sir.
And then
very special.
Very special, and I'm going to lead back to that just here in a minute. And then lost to Warden County in a close one, 18-13, and we go back. That's one you should have had, Coach.
Oh yeah, that's heartbreaker there, Stork, and that's one we had in the bag. And but they have one kid that
you can't stop him. They say. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, they got one kid, the Taylor kid, that's that's a heck of a player, and he just made a play when he had it to with 45 seconds to go, and we're up 13-12. He makes a play, and so it's just one of them things where he made a play, and the kid's probably going to be playing on Saturdays one day, and so hats off to him. But that was a tough one to take care of, Stuart.
Then you come back and play Clarksville Wildcats, and I caught them in a game against Stewart's Creek, and then you caught them. You caught them in their second game, lost that game 49-28. A score doesn't indicate. I think you were closer. You could have been closer, a little bit closer in that game. Do you not think, Coach?
Oh yeah, we could have been, Stark. We just, just didn't play well when we had to, and just kind of like to forget about that one, So, but anyway, we just didn't play well at all.
We go back to last Friday night. Make no question, the team you played has a more experienced ball club, a lot more athletes on the other side of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
But you did put up a great fight, did not back down to any, and did not get shut out. You would not let it get shut out. Lost a little bit to Riverdale there on a 48-8 run, but I was there and did it, and thought at times You trying to run that screen pass down there to Cole Getting and try to get that thing to connect, and then it wouldn't connect, and then just like you said, and then your hot pass to Brannick Swain didn't connect there a couple of times. Just a couple of times, some plays you really needed to connect on and get going. That some of your bread and butter just wasn't there, was it, Coach?
Yeah, it wasn't, and the things that had worked on for us during the course of the year from an offensive standpoint, we wasn't able to connect, and that I guess that's probably the big disappointment, Stork, is that we're trying to get to a point where we want to be competitive with all the teams we play. I know the Riverdales and Oakland and those teams and Blackman, all that. I mean, I understand you want to get to that point where they're at.
Yes, sir.
But we gotta find something and get to that point where we can compete with those guys, and get a 3-and-out every once in a while. Drive the ball downfield, stick it in the end zone. So we haven't been able to do that yet. We've gotten close, but we haven't been able to do that. So I guess that's one of the things I was really disappointed in the other night, that we didn't. I felt like we would play better. Had a great week of practice, and we come out and give it very first play of the game. The kid runs 65 yards for a touchdown, and I'm going, I can't believe this. But,
well, Coach, let's talk a minute. Now, wait a minute. Let's talk a minute. Penalty-wise, you're not a bad ball club. You don't go out there and make a big bunch of penalties. So,
and we don't. I'm proud of that.
You've got to. So you got to be able to control your penalties and manage your game. So that part the kids have gotten down. I mean, they're not out there when they. I mean, a lot of ball clubs, Coach, they'll lose their cool when they're getting their brains beat out, and being able to maintain control to say, hey, look, man, just be cool, it's going to be okay, I mean, we're going. Yeah. I mean, we know we're the nail today, but we'll get the hammer tomorrow. You got to remember. You got to remember that.
We take pride in that. We really work hard on that in practice. By the way, it's funny you said that about penalties, and we can continue to do that. Maybe maybe things that go well for us in one big game that might be able to pull out. But getting back to Riverdale, you got to give hats off to Coach Kreisky.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got a really good football team, Stork. Man, he's got guys that play, and they're good ball players, but they're well coached as well on both sides of the ball. So, I think, Kelly, Coach Holcomb does a good job with his son at quarterback, and, and Coach Kreisky and Coach Rowell does a great job on the defensive side. So, they're going to go deep in the playoffs. I'm anxious to see how far they do go because they got a great chance of doing it.
Well, and they got two good tailbacks. That, if they pull one, they can pull, they can throw in another one, and one of them, and they run both a little bit different, and which they should. They got their own style, and then they got the C.J. Johnson kid, and they burned you a little bit on that reverse. They got they got that down pretty good. So just a little bit here and there, and then they got a good swarming defense. You got the so. They can make it. They get the Herring connection. They make it difficult for you on a Friday night, and you're right. They've got a great shot. Thing about them, they're going to have to end up staying real healthy. They're going to have to stay healthy. Yeah. That's going to have to be their ticket.
And I think that's really, Stork, I think that's a key for any team, especially you get to this point in the season, your halfway point, and, you're trying to make a run at the playoffs, and you really want to, make sure your kids stay healthy. But, you really can't control that. And so, things are fixing to get interesting here in the next 2 or 3 weeks, with with the big guns fixing to play each other. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, and that's going to settle a little bit, and then that's going to decide 1 and 2 in the region, and then everybody else is just going to have to fight for 3 and 4. So, it's going to get down to, you're exactly right. And speaking of that, unfortunately, your next opponent is hotter than a firecracker and has a lot of weapons. And I hate it for you, brother. I hate it for you real bad, but you're having to go. This is your first time over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my first time over there. And,
it's a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun. I will tell you that. They have a nice facility.
Yeah, I told the kids, heck, just go over and just play hard and, whatever happens. But, just go over and play hard every play. And it's amazing when you do that, how, what good things happen, even against really great teams who we were playing on Friday night. So
Exactly.
We look forward to it, and we're going to play our best and see what happens.
If everybody doesn't know it, Coach Rick Rice and the Rockville Rockets will slide over to Ray Hughes Stadium and take on the Oakland Patriots. And, of course, everybody knows that Kevin has got his team pretty wound up. I haven't had a chance, Coach, to see the Horton boy nor the Jordan Momo kid, Jordan. What does he look like on film, the Jordan kid, Momo? How's he look when he comes out, when he gets the ball?
Oh, well, he looks like an SEC running back. What he looks like, Stork, not going to lie. He's a 4-star kid, and the young man that he swaps time with, he looks like an SEC running back as well. So, he's very, very impressive, along with the other running back. And, they got some cats there. They got,
Victor Stevenson.
Guys he's going to see him play on Saturday here in 2 or 3 years.
My gosh, yes. He's got the Patterson kid. He's got, Victor Stevenson, and he's got Schlachter, and then he's got a good kicker that don't make mistakes.
Sure
and
does.
The thing about them is they got to keep playing, and I guess you didn't hear it, but I just got off the phone with Coach McDaniel, and they had a little bad case of they've had a shutdown at the school, and because of that COVID, they're probably going to have to forfeit a game or try to make it up with Briarcrest. They don't want to forfeit it, but you're running out of time. You're running out of time if you do hit that bump to make up a region game, and then so being as we head into fall break, telling the kids just, hey man, don't do nothing stupid. Don't go out here and everybody stay kind of home base and remember what we got going on here, because we got a lot of stuff going on. It'll be pretty important. It'll be real important.
It will. And I told somebody today, I told one of our coaches today, I said I'm really kind of shocked a little bit that we've gone through the season without any cancellations or anything on our part, Rutherford County. So I'm very thankful for that. So I think our leadership and we've got in charge have done a good job of wearing a mask and social distancing, doing the things we needed to do. So we've got this far. I hope we can make it through 5 more, Stuart.
Well, we want to thank you for letting Judy and I come out Friday night. We had a great time.
I always enjoy when y'all come out. Y'all come anytime.
Well, we appreciate you and Coach Steve Luker and you guys out there. You all y'all run a great program, and we appreciate you having us out. And a safe trip over to Oakland. And I just want you to stay healthy and get out alive.
Me too. That's the main thing. Get out. Kids play hard, get out healthy, and we'll get back here and get ready for Coffee County.
Well, after about 2 or 3 of them, you can go ahead and you can wave the flag and start throwing in your other guys, and maybe Kevin will pull back and not. I know Kevin likes you, so he won't beat up on you too bad. I mean,
well,
if he don't like you,
great guy, great coach.
Oh, well, if he don't like you, you're in a whole lot of trouble. He'll let you know it. I guarantee it. So anyway, well, Coach, be careful Friday night, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you, Stuart.
See you, bye.